When I tell you I sat there and I laughed my ass off as Alicent Hightower was crashing out, I was reminded of that scene from The Grinch where he was like, the impudence, the audacity, the unmitigated gall. Like, bitch, did you really think for 1 second that these old ass, crusty ass men who schemed and plotted for years, possibly even decades, before Rhaenyra's first child was even born, to steal away her inheritance were in some way, shape, or form about to promote you to be the queen regent? They are literally fighting a war where they are willing to send their men off to die against dragons in order to prevent a queen from ruling the seven kingdoms. Did you think they were going to raise you up to be queen? And then she sat there being so absolutely fucking crushed. It's like, did you learn nothing from when Rhaenys was talking to you last season, where she basically told you that like you're just a bird trapped in a cage looking at a small window hoping to make your window wider, and those men will never allow you to widen that window in any way, shape, or form? It's almost as if that in this moment she was realizing so many things at the exact same time. Like, damn, did I really betray Rhaenyra for these crusty ass men? Like, damn, am I really a horrible mother? Like, damn, did my son really attempt to kill my eldest son so that he could finally ascend and become the king himself? So many realizations went across her face in that moment. Olivia Cook is absolutely fucking fantastic because the way in which she's able to emote emotion just using her eyes and her face alone is top fucking tier. Because Allison goes from dejected to a little bit of a hint of angry to the light bulb going off in her head to just abject horror and sickness at the fact that Aemond may have just orchestrated this entire thing to gain the throne for himself. That everything that she's essentially worked on for the last year in regards to putting Aegon on the throne, misinterpreting the prophecy that Viserys was essentially having in his final moments, and betraying her best friend and stabbing her in the back and stealing away her birthright, just turned to absolute fucking shit in matter of 24 hours. And I absolutely love this for Alicent Hightower, because if Alicent Hightower has no more haters, I am most certainly 100% dead, because you's a raggedy bitch. I'm extremely sorry. I don't like using this type of language towards a female, but that's exactly what you are. You a backstabbing raggedy ass bitch, because it's almost as if you learned absolutely nothing from watching Rhaenyra struggle when she was younger and attempting to basically become the heir that everybody essentially wanted. The son that her father wanted, the male powerful heir that all of these other old fucks on the council essentially wanted. All of the trials and tribulations and the mind games that Daemon Targaryen was essentially playing, and not only Daemon, all of the other men in Rhaenyra's just sphere of influence were essentially playing with her. It was almost as if you just put those blinders on and you pretended that you didn't see shit, and then all of a sudden Aemon basically attempting to kill Aegon removed the blinders for the very first time, and you got those new $1,500 Cartier frames, and you're like, oh my god, holy shit, these motherfuckers on this council really ain't shit. This crazy. I can't believe I even got here in any way, shape, or form. But I love this. I love this for Alicent. And I love the fact that like her crashing out continued into her meeting Kristen later on out in the main gallery area. Well, not the main gallery area, but the external area of the castle, where they had essentially hung the rat catchers. Also, shout out to that dog, because even though he was being beaten, that dog is the most loyal motherfucker in this entire goddamn show. Because even though this dude has been dead, rotten, and dried up over like the last few weeks, that dog has consistently came there and mourned the loss of his owner. We can only ever hope to have a dog as loyal as that one, because that dog is a real G, and I'm really hoping that out of all the characters that survive, that dog is one of them that survives. He better be in the final he better be in the final episode of this season on a boat going to like Bravos or somewhere to live his best life. But Alicent Hightower's entire life crashing around her, her little tryst with Kristen Cole, making her realize that when Rhaenyra said that he really wasn't shit back in the day, that he really wasn't shit, and the fact that she's basically doing all of these things that are devaluing her and the way in which she sees herself, and just crashing out all over the place as her world comes tumbling down. I fucking love it for this character. But let me know what you guys thought about this most recent episode of House of the Dragon. Comment down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.